I really truly love myself, and because I'm Black, like I wouldn't want to be any other race. Like I love me for me.
Oh, Black woman, you are so beautiful and strong. Even on the days where life's woes try to beat you down and make you feel otherwise, you're still unmatched.
I think it's really unique, actually, to be a Black woman in writing because, in my opinion, it's almost like you're looking at it in the lens of an underdog. So it's weird because it's like Black women, we're the most educated in the United States. We are the most desired in the sense when it comes to body and things like that. We have the Eve gene, so like life just stems from us, right? Like we have melanin hidden in our ovaries, right? Yet, you know, at the same time, I feel like there is sort of like a need to prove ourselves in certain areas, you know, and to the United States, to, you know, ignorant Black men, to other Black women, to different cultures, you know? So it's like, it's like we're looking up, or at least I'm looking up when I'm already at the top already. Some of the characters that I write, a lot of them, they're like, they don't realize how much potential they already have until like an inciting like incident happens, or they have to go through like this journey where they come to realize like, oh snap, like I don't even need, you know, I don't need the validation from anybody else. Like I'm already there. I grew up in a predominantly white neighborhood, and they used to call me Oreo, Black on the outside, white on the inside type of thing. I hate that now, but before, you know, I was like, oh, I'm an Oreo, you know, whatever. And then so when I moved into like a more diverse like area and place, it was culture shock to me. I didn't understand some of the things, like, you know, some of the movies and some of the lingo. I was completely oblivious to it. And then not only did I realize like, okay, there's like, I'm Black and this is the culture of I guess being Black, if you will, but I figured out that there was like tiers to like being Black, like, you know, about the light skin versus dark skin thing. I had no idea how that, you know, about that when I was going to the white school. I was just a Black girl. But then when I went to a more diverse school, I was like, oh, I'm dark skinned, so like I'm at the bottom of this thing. Because many times I was like the only Black girl in my class and things like that, a lot of times I was alone a lot. So it kind of, I guess it was like a breeding ground for my creativity, because I was just by myself and writing and daydreaming and wishing how I wanted things to be. This imagination that I have, I think that's what it stems from, along with understanding conflict, because it was a lot of racism in my classes. Not with the students, it's really with the teachers and stuff like that. So I understand a lot of conflict, and that's what makes a story. You know, you don't have a story unless there's like conflict or drama. Living in a predominantly white neighborhood, I really didn't like being Black, and I didn't know I didn't like being Black either. Like that was like the thing. I didn't realize how much I hated my Blackness until I kind of grew older. I used to think about skin, like bleaching my skin, but now I'm such an advocate for like, no, do not bleach your skin. Like your skin is beautiful just the way it is. There's so much beauty in us, and then not to mention that we have brothers and sisters all over the world who are like curing diseases and winning awards and, you know, medals and all like just breakthroughs like throughout the globe of Black people, because we're intellectual, we're creative, you know, we're show-stopping, like we're phenomenal people.